Hi everyone, it's Zain here from Let Your Light Shine. Thanks for listening to my videos. So today's video is about how to self-regulate and organize yourself. So I've chosen this topic is because New Year is coming, and I know a lot of us we make long-term goal plans and what we are going to achieve in the coming year. And I think this talk which I'm giving will help you not only self regulate yourself, but also help you organize your life. So, what I want to share with you is, if you keep these two elements in mind, one is your mind, another one is your heart. So, in order to self-regulate yourself, you need to use these two components in yourself. Now, before jumping more into the detail, I would like to go into few other topics, which is about in previous generation there was a tribe, Kogi tribe in South America. Basically, if you go and research those tribes, they you will see that their children, when they are born, they are being given a training for first 9 years to regulate their heart. So, but in our generation, in this day and age, we don't train our children to use their heart, especially men, that they are more regulated towards using their mind. Women, I would say, naturally are inclined to use their heart, but it's difficult and challenging for men more because they're more analytical, so they think a lot. So, in order for you to do that, you have to go through a self-regulation process. But in order to self-regulate yourself, basically, meditation is one of the best ways to self-regulate yourself. Now, in this day and age, we are so much. We have so much pain and suffering that every day when we wake up we think about what are we going to do today, what is our challenges, what are we going to do today, and we go through so much pain and agony since we begin our morning, and basically what we do is we think on that part of the issue a lot. um, so I'll give you an example is that in a control system from engineering perspective, I'll just give you a bit of background that in engineering, when you're designing a system and organizing a system, you design it in such a way that it is prone to disturbances. Now, our human life is like that as well. We come across a lot of disturbances, and we have not organized ourselves. I would say that's a issue that we have engineered a lot of things outside our lives, like our homes, our cars, washing machines. We were so much comfort outside. But when it comes to your inner self, organizing and harmonizing, we are completely clueless. We completely mess ourselves up, and we completely go through a lot of suffering and a lot of problems and a lot of issues. So my talks are more inclined towards help to understand these topics and help regulate them in their own lives and make it more harmonious life so they can better live a better life for themselves and for their families. So in order for you to fulfill that, you have to understand also that whatever we keep in ourselves, that's the only thing which will come out. So for example, if I give you an example, if you take an orange and cut the orange and squeeze the orange, the only thing which will come out of the orange is the orange juice, not in apple juice or grapefruit or anything else. So, in the same way, when a person is being squeezed by anything outside of himself through through his colleagues, through his people who is surrounded by, that the only thing he's throwing out is disturbances. That's what he's holding within itself. So we have to understand that whatever we are holding, that's what we're giving out. So I feel compassionate about people, who go through a lot of suffering and issues and problem, and they don't know how to respond, because the only thing they're holding within self is that pain and agony, and that's what they will give out if they come across difficult and challenging situations. So I want you to help understand that and regulate that thing within yourself, so you have more compassion, more love, more harmony, and you are better equipped and robust, design a robust control system in your own life, so that you can face these challenges. And once you start to face these challenges, you can then make a better life for yourself, earn more money, have a good relationships, have a better job, travel the world, whatever you want. So the other part which I want to highlight is that there's so much issues and pains we have already have, and when we start to live in this life. But what we tend to do is that whatever wounds we have, we don't heal them. We just let them. We leave them there open so that we get more pain out of them, which is a shame. That if, for example, if we have a cut hair and we bleed, and then after a few days you will see the skin will heal itself, because that's the natural way of healing. It will heal itself. The nature will heal. So in the same way, our wound, if we leave it there and we try and soothe them out, your inner things will start to heal. But what we do is we talk about them, we project them, we go deep into them too much, that keep them on our forefront all the time. And that's the very mistake we do. That I'm not saying that you don't have to learn from your mistakes, but we consciously make an effort to put it out there and leave it there in front of us all the time, which is a very wrong way to handle it. Because the more you put it out like this, you will never be able to heal it. So, for example, if I keep my wound open and not let it heal, and then just keep putting a scar against it every day, consciously, then I'm not saying we doing it consciously, we do it unconsciously. But if I do it consciously, keep putting that on unconsciously, just pick something and make a scar again, make a scar again, it will never heal. So in the same way, we will never heal if we keep doing that thing. So we have to keep in mind that we have to let ourselves heal. We have to set that intention to heal and not to keep putting out all the time. Now, third point which I wanted to mention was about, for example, if we are living, and if, for example, if we pass away, if we weigh ourselves, there's no difference in our weight, because we will weigh the same. So there's something inside us which is weightless, and it doesn't have any weight. So it doesn't add into this domain. We cannot weigh that thing. It's just outside of this domain. So in order to harness that domain, you have to go and reach that domain, basically, become part of that domain to understand that thing. So so now what I will do is, I will help you, give that exercise 3-step process, which if you have to do it every day. Before doing that, there's one more point I wanted to add, is that in order to do that, you have to learn the process of self-regulation. Self-regulation is basically an harmonization between heart and mind. So when your heart and mind are synchronized, you will live a better life because you are present in this now. You're not living in the past. Your feelings are not in the past. Your thoughts is not in the past. Your thoughts and feelings and emotions are in the present, and you're trying to feel the now, and you're making that connection between heart and mind, because these are two powerful components in your body. Uh, and what happens is that men are more inclined towards the mind, whereas women are more toward the heart. So it's easy for them to use this process more and more. They can also benefit from this by integrating this process, but men will also help more because they go more towards their mind rather than their heart. So if they regulate their mind heart, then it will channelize that synchronization, and they will live a better life, perform well, do an excellent job in their work and their businesses and their relationships. And that three-step process, if you do it every day for 3 minutes, it will put you in that step of organizing yourself, because you have initiated that process, that you doing it every day. That is first step to organize yourself. So let me give you that exercise now. That's three-step process. So basically what you have to do is I will demonstrate to you as well, that you what you have to do is you have to shift your awareness towards your heart. So I'm doing this process as well, and I know it's tremendously helpful for such a long time, and I've realized that it's so beneficial that it could transform so many things in your life, for this new year and years to come. So you have to bring your attention towards the heart, and the way you do that, you take your hand and just put towards the heart, because you are pointing now um, uh, through your heart that you want to put your focus towards your heart. So that's the first step, because you're signaling that to your mind. The second step you have to do is you have to do this breathing exercise of 5 minute inhale and then 5 minute exhale. So it's 5 second inhale, sorry, 5 second exhale. So you have to do this process keep doing this for 3 minutes when you started the exercise. And the third step you have to do is basically you have to start feel your breath, that your breath is now coming from your heart, right? And when you thinking of it's coming from the heart, you have to go into a compassionate state, in a loving state. Go and recall anything good in your life which has happened. Bring that thought into your mind and feel that you are in that compassionate state. So basically, what happens is that another thing I wanted to tell you is that we have 40,000 sensory um, senses in your heart, basically, which scientists have discovered. So what you're doing is that you're regulating those things in your heart, sensory rights in your heart, and by thinking about something good in your life, you are activating them. And once you activate them, they will send a signal towards your heart. So once you do these three steps, so number one, put your hand in on your heart, awareness towards your heart. Second step, do a 3 second, 5 second inhale, and then 5 second exhale. And then third step is that you have to feel that you are breathing from your heart, and go into compassionate state to activate those sensory rights which are in the brain itself, which are mini brain in your heart, which does not think right and wrong, because an analytical mind is up here, it's not here. So that's a mini brain, powerful brain, which will activate those things, signals towards your mind to bring the mind, heart and mind coherence. So I would urge you to do this exercise every day for 3 minutes, and you will see that it will bring not only your heart and mind coherence, it will absolutely revitalize your health, your emotions, your thoughts, and put you onto the path of organizing yourself. So I hope you like it. If you do like it, give me some comments. If you like it, please click like, and if you think you can share it with others, please share it as much as you can, so others can also benefit. And if you like more help, you can get in touch with me on meditation, mind, body, spirit at gmail.com. Get in touch with me, and I can help you if you're fit. Bring into my program, 6 to 8 week coaching program, where I will directly help you one on one into all of these things and put you into that path, success path, to organize your life, plan your life, and do that inner engineering, basically, which I'm really passionate about, and I've implemented that because I've done engineering work for last 10 years, and I know how much it helps the outside world. So I know it also helps the inside world as well. So I can certainly help you that because I've integrated that into my life as well. Thanks a lot for watching, and have a great day, beautiful day, and thanks a lot for watching. Please share it with others, like it. If you like my content, and if you've got any questions, you can send me the question. I'll happy to answer you as well. Thanks a lot, and have a great day. Thanks a lot. Bye.